Hello and welcome to today's video. Today is part of the Old World Rookie Rumble number 24 round 1 to the round of 16. This is game number 1 between Dr. Hellboy, that's me, my K-Knight Assassins, and Java or Java's Myrmidia team. So let's have a quick look. So my team is the K-Knight Assassins. I've got 2 Shadow Blades, which are assassins, which come with dodge, shadowing, and stab, and they are AV9+. Then 3 normal assassins that you would find on a Dark Elf team, so just shadowing and stab with AV8, and then the lineman to make up 11. Now, the reason why I wanted to play this team in the Secret League Old World Rookie Rumble number 24 is because at the end of 2024, I attended a Blood Bowl 7s tournament, which was using the FUMBBL Secret League rules. And this is the team that I took to that tournament, and with 0 rerolls in a stunty meta, it is astonishing how good having multiple players with the stab skill can be. I had an absolute brilliant time. I won the tournament, won most casualties, and won most touchdowns, and did a complete clean sweep on it. So yeah, it was a no-brainer when I wanted to join this league. That's why I would choose this team. Let's have a look over at Java's team. So Java's got the blockers with grab and stand firm, AV10+, so not very good for stabbing against. It's got the Vanguard blitzers, which are AV9+ with jump up and wrestle, so pretty great there. 4 of those. And then a couple of linemen with fend, very similar to the Imperial Nobility lineman. And then finally, 1 runner, which has sidestep and sure hands. So also only 11 players. So it's pretty thin on the ground for us. So let's see how we get on with the game. So, so this is the first in a series. I'm going to cover the entirety of the Old World Rookie Rumble 24, all the games. So it's a straight knockout tournament. And I'm going to cover all the games. Some will be covered maybe a little faster than others. Some are my own games. I can talk about my decisions and why I would do things. But yes, we will be kind of playing it by ear. So, brilliant coaching. We started with 3 rerolls, but we win the kickoff result. So we get a 4th reroll, which is fantastic for us. And Java has 2. So, we've set up with the lineman on the line. We've done an offset boat here, protecting these valuable assassins. The plan will be to start off with, will be to blitz and stab. Occasionally, it will be appropriate to make an ordinary blitz, but certainly in this in these early matchups, if we can be targeting these AV8+ and possibly the AV9+ players, see if we can thin the numbers down. That's kind of the game plan, using the stab, and hope we just don't implode. Also interesting to note that the ball has gone deep, only 2 rerolls, and it is an agility 3 pickup on the sideline, so pretty scary for Java to start off with. So let's continue the game. So first block only pushes, second block gets the POW, just a knockdown, nothing more. Blocking again, going on the diagonal to get the additional hits there from Java. A stun this time, and a 3rd POW, so 3 knockdowns to start with. A blitz using one of the wrestle players here, very sensible. Good job. They have wrestle. That puts them on the floor. Screening off a bit here to prevent the complete flood through the center. Pinning this lineman in, and then goes for the pickup on the ball. Gets the ball with no reroll, and that's the end of the turn. So here I notice there's a quite a big gap opening here, and this looks like an interesting diagonal to cut through here potentially. We, as I said at the start, we're blitzing and stabbing, so we start with a blitz here. So it looks like I'm trying to split the team away slightly. As I say, this is an interesting diagonal here, possibly with this guy because of the dodge. So dodging on a 3, on a 2, and through. So yeah. And then dodge here. Okay, protecting the assassin here. And presumably step into here to protect the assassin. Forgetting maybe that this player has jump up. So that's possibly a misplay there on my part. Forgetting that that player has jump up. Yava now blitzing one of my dodge assassins, one of the Shadow Blades. Wrestles us down. And gets the rush to really push forward. Okay. Really setting up the cage here very nicely. Gets the knockdown on the assassin over here. And that's the end of the turn. So looking at my turn here now, I'm thinking this might be a nice blitz. Might be able to put shadowing on the onto the ball. We might be able to screen off a bit here. This is also an interesting potential blitz. Probably some a dodge off here, stabilize a bit here. Maybe try and screen off these two sections here. So this could be the blitz here actually. Blitz here and try and split the team in half along this diagonal could be really nice. Let's see what I do. As I say, there are options. Okay, instead I'm going full pressure, basing aggressively. I do blitz this guy instead. Okay, just a stun, but this does mean that an assassin can get round the back there. Okay, we're giving away the free 2D. Not sure I like that. I wonder about this square here. I guess this just has jump up, but... Okay, so there is a bit of screening going on here. So we have kind of split the team apart. Might have been nicer to see this guy come round here. I guess here means that there's no easy push through. So the jump up fails, but it's okay because it's a 2D anyway. And the grab pulls us over there. Rush to base there, gets the 2D, just a push, grab pulling us out the way. Presumably this means the ball can now drop back safely. Yava can stabilize. Goes for the blitz on the other Shadow Blade. Luckily we have dodge, so we do not go down. But there is a second hit. Gets the POW. Into a KO. So all of a sudden, we are the first ones to suffer a loss of a player. However, if we look at where the ball is positioned, I think we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because of the increase in movement that Assassins gained in the Blood Bowl 2020 edition. So 7 would take us to there. So 2 plus for a stab. So we're just talking about 3 2s for a stab on the AV8 to potentially pop the ball. And then this player here with dodge could possibly run through here. We might be able to get a few more players round and screened off. I think this is looking like a sensible play here. So we're just standing. We take a block, I guess, with 4 rerolls. We're happy to take a block. Fend comes into play. We get a stab into a casualty. We start our process of screening a little bit. Not sure why everyone's running back. I guess it's just the assassin. We get the dodge. We get the rush. We get the next rush. And we get the stab into a stun. Ball in the end zone. Here comes the Shadow Blade, as I suggested, dodging through. And all of a sudden, Yava's team is now as far away from the ball as they can be, really. And we've screened off reasonably well. And then this player moves up as well. Yava did tell me in chat that he'd forgotten that the assassins were movement 7. So that's why I thought I'd mention it there. So turn 4, not where you want to be if you're the Myrmidon team. It's 1 removal each. Mine is my removal, although being a stab, has stuck. So although we didn't gain any star player points for it, we have managed to keep it stuck. Double rush to tag the assassin there. And then there. Very good. Right, so here obviously we have a potential pickup option here. We've got some potential dodges. We've got lots of options. I mean, at this point in time, I think we're feeling quite happy. We do have the ball where we want it, down this other end of the pitch. We've got multiple options to screen, so even if they did pick up the ball and try to break down again, we've got players where we can just stabilize ourselves nicely in the center. There's a stab here. There's an option of a stab here. There's also the option of a stab here to then try and free the easier dodge. So maybe a 3-2, could be a push here. Oh no, stand firm, so we can't do that. So we could just do the 3-2. 2 could run around the long way around. I can't quite remember what I do, so it's going to be interesting to see. So, well, we'll take the free stab. Don't mind that at all. So yeah, so that's the other bonus of having a team full of assassins with stab, is that you will eventually get based up. And you can just take those free stab actions. Okay, you might be running the risk of being hit back, but to just get a free hit. So we went for a stab. I'm not sure on which one. And what's this? It's not a blitz. Instead, it's just the jump. The jump with the 4 rerolls. Unbelievable play, lovely stuff. Although I say it myself. So we go here, we take the jump. And we pick up and we score the touchdown. 4 turns to come back into a huge pitch invasion where Java is suffering with 2 players down. It's a deep kick again, almost back on the in the touchdown zone, into a quad skull. Into an instant quad skull, and immediately I am salivating because this is now really, really exciting. We go for an ordinary blitz here because we want to clear the channel to run through. And we are just going to flood everyone that we can through and see if we can get this game done and dusted. There's a reroll for the first rush, but we still take the second one to tag the runner there, just because that is the recovery piece. Screening off here. Maybe a little dicey to make some of these before the other rolls. Could have possibly done this in a slightly different order. Double rush, screens off there. And Java is really, really in trouble now. We take the 2D, we get the POW. Into a stun. And now we dodge away because we are just elves after all. These are effectively elf linemen. Few more rushes. And that guy just stays there to get punched. Which he does. Now, obviously, there is a dodge here. It's a 3+ away, but we do have shadowing. So, although we will be needing high numbers, with pretty much, with most pieces, you know, with shadowing, you're needing to roll a 5 or a 6 most of the time to get the shadowing to trigger. So it's low odds. But if you do make it, it does add more to it. And there's the dodge fail. 3+ fail, re-roll, 3+ fail, and all of a sudden we might be looking at the 2-0, and we're setting up because this one here, this Shadow Blade here, is the one who scored already, so we're looking for the level. Stab Blitz, as we said before, we'd be going for those. We do the rush, we re-roll the pickup, we get the ball in hand. And this is looking Gucci cool beans. Looking at 2-0 already, with the potential of levelling a player after game 1. Pretty brilliant. You couldn't really ask for a better start to the rookie rumble in the Secret League. Just a knockdown there. Dodging out. No foul, as we are on 11, and we don't want to be going down players unnecessarily. Blitz here allows for another 2D, so Java knows that it is going to be another. It is going to be another touchdown. Not much that can happen about that. No armor break. We're getting very lucky here as the Khainite assassins. We're getting incredibly lucky that we're not seeing the attrition, given the number of hits that we are receiving and giving away. Jump up fail there. Lots of basing. And just to add insult to injury, it's a dodge out and casualty. And Yava is now down 2 players. Stab into nothing. Dodge out. And round for 2D. Just a push. Stand firm. Screening off. So we're saying we're happy to wait until turn 8, so that we don't give away the additional hits in the on the LOS. But we are going to go in 2-0 up on Yava's drive, and another double skull into an injury, just a badly hurt. Nothing else for us to do. Possibly there we should have stabbed. Actually, I think we should have stabbed there. That is incorrect play from us. We absolutely 100% should have stabbed, because the stab is free. Solid defense roll, so Yava moves all available players up onto the LOS. But here we need to be looking at seeing if we can level the other Shadow Blade. So, and a stab into another removal. Stab completely OP for 1/3 of those opening actions there. So yes, as I was saying, this Shadow Blade here has leveled. We do try the reroll on the pickup and roll a 1. So that's pretty sad. But now with our assassins having failed to do the business, they are getting punched about a bit. But luckily it's pushes and no armor break so far. Yava putting some pressure in, stand firm piece there, very nice to put by the sideline. Just a push again. Follows here, tags here, so that there's no quick runaway through score. So it's a stab into a stun, meaning that we can then blitz with the stab on this piece here. No armor break, but there is the channel through here, so we can potentially run some players through here if we want to. We're basing up, using the assassins as they also have shadowing, so we're moving over here. And then this can screen off this bit here. Okay. Not completely immune to potentially having the cage opened, but with us being 2-0 up and 4 players up right now, it feels pretty good. There's the uphill, and now the dodge. That will have been the blitz. Potentially, or no, maybe it was just a base and then a blitz with a different piece. But anyway, failure. 1 reroll now for Yava. We get the stab. We're screening off, and already we are thinking about that 3, if not 4 touchdowns, looking to level up these assassins and really set ourselves up strong for round 2. So we get the POW. That frees up the other players to come and screen. So we're just protecting the valuable pieces, protecting the piece that has already leveled. Yeah, that's the square. That's square there. And we will just be banging it in next turn in order to see if we can get the 4 touchdowns with a 4-player advantage right now. None of those are coming back, so it's capped. It is a cap on 7 players. It feels like this is the most sensible approach. In short form tournaments like this, being able to get those skills on those players, the team value difference will be minimal in most matches. You won't be giving away a huge amount of inducements, and you would rather have things like block and making you have blodge, or skills like guard or wrestle, things like that that can really add add weight in a short run tournament. So we bang it in, and there we go. So we have now got we've got 4 turns to turn over the Yava's team. And it is a short kick with a get the ref, so we are both receiving a bribe. Not ideal for me, because whilst Yava is an absolute gentleman in terms of the respect of the game, fouling is a mechanic of the game, and it would absolutely be appropriate to foul me. So we are just hoping, and we receive a KO. So now we are only 3 players up. Another POW into a stun. The player we're looking to level is this one here. 1D blitz into another removal. Now we're only 2 players up. Now you could say that actually, are we concerned at all? Do we just need to worry about the score, or should we just be letting Yava bang it in and then and just see what happens? Well, all of a sudden, how the turns are tabled. We talked about it earlier. The bribe meaning that the foul was very viable. Bribe was required, as argued the call failed. And all of a sudden, we are now only 1 player up, 2 KOs, 1 player dead. That's fine. This is how it goes. But we have now committed in, and one of our assassins is going to get hit. So we are definitely pushing, possibly being a little greedy here. Not quite sure I like this, and also leaving this player here exposed is concerning, given the fact that we've guaranteed them the level. So I'm not really sure I like this. Gets the POW. And into a niggle. It's almost like I knew what was going to come, but that there was really not great play from me. To leave the player open to be hit, a guaranteed level, a guaranteed blodger for the next round, and now they are effectively missed next game with then the addition of the niggle on top, and that is no good for a short run format. So yeah, not the best play from myself there, and I'm pretty sure that at this moment I now start backing off. No, I don't. Okay, I'm full committing. I'm still trying to get the touchdown on the other one. I guess maybe I'm a little bit white line fever fixated. I think at this point here I could have just dropped back and just said, enough's enough. There's no need for me to do any more of this. Not sure this was necessary. This could have dropped to here. This could have come to here to protect this assassin from the 1D, making it an uphill. Meaning that if Yava does want to actually get the touchdowns, he has to commit the cage, but I'm probably less likely to get hurt. So I think in hindsight, as I say, I think I would have rather seen myself maybe drop back and not get quite so greedy with the white line fever, being 3-0 up. And here speak of it. Okay, so just a POW, no armor break, feeling pretty lucky here. Not convinced that this is the best play from myself here. So we know we'll be going through, 3-0 up. We are going through to the next round, but at what cost? We are down one of the Shadowblade assassins, which is a very, very valuable piece. So hopefully that won't hurt us too much in the next round. And here we go. It's now time just to run away. Yava just popping himself in the corner, screening off here. No way through. 1D blitz on the assassin. Really trying to make it hard for my next round. Fouls the assassin. And makes a double dodge. Fails the rush. And then here we should now turn our attention to just blitzing properly, just a normal blitz. Can we make it a 3 dice? Looks like we can. Blitzing with the assassin, but it's going to be a normal blitz now because now we are looking for the SPP. So it's the choice of when to stab. We decide to put the reroll in. Declare the foul action. but we don't follow through. There's the foul. Yava bangs it in, and it's a 3-1 to that's me, Dr. Hellboy's K-Night Assassins, and we will be going through to the quarterfinals. But as I say, what cost? I mean, overall, let's think about the game. The game was quite unbalanced in my favour. The deep kick, Yava rolling some atrocious dice, slight misplay enabling me to get the blitz into an AV break and then make the crazy jump play to score. I did have 4 rerolls at that time. I think it was maybe it was a little bit risky, but I enjoyed it. And then double skulls on the next one, into meaning it's suddenly it's 2-0 before you know it, and all of a sudden Yava is 2-0 down into 3-0 down, and just facing the barrel of the gun. But credit to him for sticking with it, and maybe making my second round a lot less comfortable than it could have been. So if you've enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to smash the like and subscribe buttons. You can also find me over on twitch.tv/Dr. Hellboy _, where you can see me play FUMBBL more regularly. So yes, join us for the next video, which will be game 2, so match 2 in the first round of the Old World Rookie Rumble for the Secret League. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Bye!